Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of State of Survival with Sticky Fan Gaming. And today I actually have an interesting video for you. So we are having a little war right now in State 11. Nothing too big, just a little skirmish between my alliance, which is low, against AVA, which is I don't know what nationality they are. I think they have a couple of Turkish, Russian. They kind of a mix of people. But there we had some issues with them, and with Fortress Fight coming up tomorrow, we went ahead and did a preemptive attack, and it kind of was to help some of our less experienced players get that experience, practice rallying and stuff. And so we went ahead and we attacked them. You know, they were talking a lot in region chat or state chat, and they wanted the trouble, so we gave them some trouble. And trouble we were. So this actually happened about a week ago. I never got to finish this video and upload it to YouTube, so apologies about that. You guys are kind of getting to the action late, but I can kind of go back and brief you on what exactly happened. So we rallied them, we attacked them. We actually only dropped them maybe 100 million power. They're about 1.8 billion power in the game. And our goal was to actually destroy their troops and not just wound them, because we wanted to make sure they didn't interfere during the fortress fight that came up after. But what ended up happening was they actually, the people who either bubbled or shielded, or who hit their troops, or we just wounded them instead of actually like killing their troops, they came back and they fought during fortress fight still. And so I actually have a video of that I'm gonna go ahead and upload for you guys here soon, and it was actually pretty amazing. I didn't get too much of it because I came in late, but it was actually Nemke, which is the #1 player in the game right now. He's about 112 million power, versus AVA, which is these guys, GLC, which is another alliance, and I can't think of the other individuals who came into the fight. But basically, it was Nemke versus 3 other alliances by himself. And if you guys missed it, obviously probably because nobody looks in State 11's Fortress fights, but it was a sight to see. One guy taking on probably, I don't know, 60 players or so, so like 20 people from each alliance, and they're just rallying him. They're rallying the fortress, they're rallying his base, and he wanted to do it alone. He wanted to see what he could take, and he beat them. He beat all 3 of those alliances by himself. It was pretty amazing. It made me very proud to be an LOW member, and it might serve as a warning for all you other states who think you can come and beat State 11 when SVS comes out. Sorry to say, with Nemke on our side, and then me, because I'm pretty awesome too, you're probably not going to win, so you might as well give up now. And that's just me throwing a couple jabs in there. But going back to some of the important stuff, so what I really learned from doing this whole attack, I'm not that kind of person who attacks people for no reason. I'm not the type of person to bully people or anything like that. These guys were attacked for a reason, and more of, besides the whole them talking trash, they were attacked so I could figure out troop formations. You know, I've played KOA, I've played Z-Day, I've played Guns of Glory, I've even played way back in the day Game of War, Mobile Strike, any other mobile platform gaming, and each game has a different and unique way that you need to set up your troops for optimal use, right? And so I'm trying to figure it out for SOS, you know? And what I've learned so far is that it's very similar to Z-Day and KOA and Guns of Glory, but there's also some differences as well. So let me go ahead and get more deep into it. So as you can see, I'm using my slot #1 for my rally attacks. And what that is I'm actually using about 35% bowmen, 35% riders, and then 30%-ish of infantry. And so it can fluctuate. Sometimes I use a lot more hunters and riders and less in the infantry, depending on how much of any other troop I think they might have, or if I've actually reconned them and looked at the report and try to counter it. The reason for this is because, so think about it. Your infantry is only there to take damage. That's it. They don't deal a whole lot of damage, so you don't want to sit there and waste and put a whole lot of infantry and then little riders and hunters, yes, you will soak up a lot of damage, but you'll still lose those infantry, and you won't really be dealing a whole lot of damage to the enemy, which may result into a defeat because you'll lose more than you actually are, killing. And so riders are very like a balanced type of troop. You want to have a pretty good amount of riders because they do soak up some damage if you lose all your infantry for whatever reason. And then they do deal damage as well. And then your hunters, they're your heavy hitters. They're your pounders. You want to have more hunters than anything else, in my personal opinion, and from what I've experienced, because without the hunters, you're not doing enough damage that you need to do. And so that's my troop formation. As you can see, it does work well for me. I don't lose a whole lot of troops typically when I attack, and when I do lose troops, it's my infantry. I never have to really train a whole lot of riders or hunters. It's just the infantry that gets me. And when I say infantry, I'm talking about the shields, not the shotguns. So be aware there are two types of each different troop type. So the infantry shields are probably better than the shotguns. If you don't believe me, check out your battle reports. I wouldn't lie to you guys. Do some testing yourself. That's the best way I can say to find the formation that fits you. Everybody's going to be different, obviously. So yeah, these are my reports. Wait, hold up. That's not supposed to be there. My bad. This is what I was going to show. Don't know how that got there. But yeah, my troop formation, use it if you want to. 30, 35, 35 infantry, riders, hunters. It fluctuates. Sometimes use less infantry. I typically don't use more than that. If it works for you, great. Let me know. If it doesn't, whatever. Also, it's going to be different when it comes to the influencer trap. But yeah. And here's just some bonus video for you guys. When, I was telling you how AVA came back and actually did participate in the Fortress Fight event. This is what happened. So they went for it. I was late coming to it again. Nemke was off fighting 3 different alliances by himself. This was like only a few of the AVA guys who tried to come mess with my smaller players. And they were like going at it. And so I came in. I knocked out Zeus from the main... what's the word I'm looking for? The main occupier, or whatever is the case. And I put my stats there because my stats are higher. And then they were attacking, and they were getting smashed. They couldn't take my troops and my stats. But yeah, that's mostly what I have for now, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's kind of longer than my normal videos. I hope you guys don't mind that too much. Yeah, if there's other stuff you want me to talk about specifically, let me know in the comments below. I have more content on the way, especially with the Halloween event coming out, or actually out right now. There should be a lot more stuff being pushed through. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time.